everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you're all well and healthy. And today I have one of my favorite videos and it's 2021 fashion trends. So I have my little notepad right here and I have done my research, so let's go through the best fashion trends for 2021. So the first trend that we're going to see in 2021 is going to be the grunge style trend, and that is clothing that has been inspired by the rock and punk music of the 60s and 70s. Now this features a lot of vinyl and dark leather. It's basically not my personal style, however, within that trend also lie the short mini skirts. And I think that is a trend I can totally get behind. The super short mini skirt we have seen at brands like Miu Miu and Chanel on the runway, and personally I really like that trend. I have to read this part because I can't actually spell it. It's a symbol for the carefree style of the Euphoria generation. And I think this kind of ties in because everything has been very hard this last year and we all have been more sad and more like had to care for more things. We had more thoughts running through our heads, and I feel like fashion always represents like the generation and like the state that we are in. So last year it was loungewear that was huge, and this year I think it's going to be short mini skirts, fun things, balloon sleeves, things like that that really just scream fun and carefreeness and really just want to have a positive impact. So I think this is a really cool trend for 2021. The next trend that we have are sweater vests. I'm wearing one right now and I do like this trend because it keeps you very warm, but they're like really cool to style. So 2021 is going to be the year of sweater vests. We have already seen things like that in 2020, but I feel like they're going to be even bigger in spring 2021. And personally I do like this trend. However, I'm not 100% sure on it yet. Like, I do like this particular sweater vest. I'm going to leave it linked down below, but I feel like a lot of the times they look a little bit granddaddy-ish. So let me know what you think about this trend. But for 2021 they are predicted to be worn with white button-down shirts and to look really stylish and effortless. The next trend I want to talk about is called the Poetic Armor trend. So we have seen this trend at Nina Ricci, Loewe, Patou, and I think Ellery was that who had it on the runway as well. And basically what they had in common is they had white balloon hemlines or sleeves that are just really dramatic and they look almost So white balloon-like skirts and sleeves and hemlines were reoccurring features on these runways. So basically they had like really extravagant proportions of like sleeves and hems of balloon skirts that look like really extra, and they are called Poetic Armor because they are set to give us the opportunity of taking refuge in clothing. So whenever times get dark, economically and generally, I feel like clothing is like what we can refuge ourselves in, and that is why this trend is called Poetic Armor. The next trend I want to talk about is casual tailoring. Now we have seen this trend on Louis Vuitton, The Row and Balenciaga, and basically what they had in common were like white paperback cut trousers that are like tailored around the waist. And I really like this trend because I feel like it's so feminine, it's such a good thing, especially for workwear, and I feel like it's so hard as women to dress appropriately for work. I feel like men can always put on a suit or like a smart shirt and a blouse underneath and they always look stylish, but I feel like for women there are more options, but not so many options again that are really appropriate for all the time. So I do like this trend a lot. The next trend I want to talk about is called theatrics, and we have seen this trend at Givenchy and Loewe. While the pandemic year of 2020 was dominated by loungewear, collections for 2021 promise a return of theatric fashion. So we can prepare to see lots of tulle and feminine silhouettes throughout this year. As I was reading Vogue, it said that these creations were like taken place during lockdown. So basically they just took the materials and everything that they still had and crafted something new out of it. So that's why we see reoccurring things like tulle that have been around probably since Sex and the City, the intro, but they have been around for a long time, but now they are even more dramatic, even more theatralic, and even more beautiful than ever before. So I'm really excited to see how a look like that will be adapted by the high street for everyday life, because I do honestly like this trend. The next trend is called lingerie details, and we have seen this trend at Paco Rabanne and Balenciaga. Antique looking silhouettes are combined with reminiscent styles of lingerie such as silk, satin and shiny materials and lace and everything feminine, and that is combined into new silhouettes that will be seen in clothing in 2021. Personally, I'm really looking forward to this trend because I think there will be really feminine and beautiful things out there, and I don't find that like really feminine styles are that trendy that often, so I do really enjoy a trend like that. The next trend that we will be seeing in 2021 is the flower print trend, and I'm so excited for this. We have seen this at Tom Ford, for example, and the flower prints we will see this year are going to be more bright and more beautiful than ever before, so I'm really excited to see these. Also, polka dots 2.0 are back this year. We have seen this at the runways of Burberry, and I'm really excited for this one because I feel like polka dots are a thing that I have never liked a lot. There's always something around it, they are always a little bit retro. And I do like this trend, I just never found anything that I liked in polka dots before, so I'm really excited and hoping that this year I will find a polka dot print that I really like. The next trend that I have found was the 1970s meet 2000. So that means we will be seeing flared trousers, like really wide kick-like trousers. And honestly, I don't think this is a trend that I'm going to pursue, but I do think like if you're one of those cool girls, or if you're like one of those cool TikTokers, then you will probably rock this trend. Also, corset style bras and tops will be a trend for 2021, and I'm really excited for this one. We have seen this at Versace and Dolce & Gabbana, and I'm really excited to see how this look will be wearable in 2021. I do enjoy this, and I do enjoy the corset style. I hope it's going to be wearable because I feel like a lot of the times this trend has been here before, but it wasn't wearable, so I really hope that this year they will make it more wearable. Another trend that you're already seeing me wearing is the sheer trend, and I have this sheer blouse which I love. We have seen this trend at Fendi and Pucci, and I'm really excited to see more of this sheer trend because I really enjoy this trend and I feel like it's so fun and feminine and you can play around with it so much. I do really enjoy this. And finally, the last trend I want to talk about is a trend color, and I have found two theories of which is going to be the trend color. First one being beige, which honestly I couldn't be more excited about because beige is basically my favorite color. If you know me and my closet, you will know that basically everything I own is beige, and I just hope that this is going to be the trend color. The second trend color that I found is the color blush pink for spring, and I'm so excited for this because like blush pink is the only other color other than beige that I have in my closet, so I'm really excited to see which one of these will win at the end, but both of them I would be fine with. So yeah, let me know which one you would like more. And that has been my final trend for 2021. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know which trend you are looking forward the most to, and then I will say see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!